Hey guys, welcome back to Intellectual Depth. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fauzia, and this is about finding your ID. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope every one of you is taking care of yourself and staying blessed. How was your weekend?
Yeah, how are you guys? How's today? How's your mental health?
How have you all been?
Yeah.
So, today's topic is very exciting. We're going to talk about blocked baggages.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean?
Blocked baggages. I feel like it's from the word itself, it's self-explanatory, but to dig in deeper, it's a lot of baggage, like a lot of emotions, a lot of unexplained trauma, a lot of so many
You
situations
just keep blocking.
you never really addressed. You keep blocking. You don't want to even accept it even existed. So you keep blocking it and blocking it. You're not becoming numb to it. You're just blocking it.
Wow.
Because I feel there's a difference between becoming numb to the situation and then just choosing to deliberately
block it. You're ignoring the reality.
Exactly. You're just ignoring reality and moving. You're not really moving forward because it's still there. The day it becomes unblocked, it's just gonna
explode.
It's gonna be traumatic for you and for those around you. So with blocked baggages, I think it happens mostly in firstborns. I feel like the first child.
They tend to take so much in.
Take so much and just keep blocking that. They block their emotions. They block their senses to the reality of the situation. They block everything. They don't wanna. They don't accept it's real.
That's some deep
And the
stuff.
responsibilities just keep piling up for them, and just they pile up, and they're just. So I feel it's funny that blocked baggages is also, ironically, similar to having boundaries. Because when you block those things, it's like you're trying to block with a boundary.
Yeah.
A boundary is mainly a barrier. So but then when you have a boundary, that's a healthy barrier
than just blocking and ignoring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's an healthy exercise that people just tend to feel like, it'll go away when it does.
Wow,
But what does it mean to you?
Oh my God. It's similar to like how you say it. It's like, I think, ignoring your reality. You tend to block whatever thing that you don't know how to, you don't even understand what's going on.
Yeah. You don't even want to understand.
You don't want to navigate. Like, I like the example you gave of firstborns. Whatever happens to them, they don't know how to speak out because they're like mainly the experiment of their parents. So anything, like, they don't even know how to respond to their younger self. They just prefer to block it. The emotions are blocked, the feelings are blocked, and then gradually it's going to sink in and it's going to become dangerous at a point. But at what point do you need to say, okay, I've blocked enough? And it can even happen in a relationship. You see the signs, you see things are not going wrong, and you forgot to speak. For how long could you take this?
And the weird thing about this, baggage is something you carry. So you can't keep blocking and keep carrying it. It's either you're letting it go or you're addressing it. And one thing about our emotions, it just doesn't go off like that. You have to address what is actually bothering you.
No, it's gonna sink in
because it piles up, it piles up, it piles up. You have to address it and heal from whatever baggage that you have from those situations, and not only ignore it, but deal with it heads on.
No, it's really important
because it's gonna weigh you down, definitely.
Yeah, it's really important. I think some people don't even know that they're blocking stuff.
I think they know.
Maybe they know, but they're not aware of. Because you have to be self-aware.
Yeah, you have to be.
They're not aware of. Okay, I'm blurred.
It's easier to block than to address. They don't have the time. They're like, wow.
And you can't confront. They believe they're afraid to confront. They were not taught how to be. I think you have to even be taught how to confront people at a young age in your family. Like, okay, this that is happening. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So you feel okay. And you carry that block baggage to your next relationship. I'm used to blocking certain stuff from my family.
Yeah.
It's okay to
you
block
want to move it forward.
Yeah, it's like transferring it. For how long would you block it till it pulls you down and it buries you alive? That's really messed up. To people trying to create, and to the older ones and the first siblings, I just need to tell you, just need to sit and be honest with yourself. you can't take everyone's baggage. You can't protect everyone. It's not your job. Your job is just to be.
I think what they feel is that they don't want to address everything. It's like I heard this saying, whatever you see, act like you don't see it. Whatever you hear, act like. But it really affects you. That's the issue. It's not about you acting like you don't see it. It really creates there's a void in you that's hurt by this person. So it's not just for you to block it. It's not just for you to, okay, make so much noise. But you have to speak up about what it is that, you feel about that
That
situation.
needs to be addressed. Because it's a slippery slope and you could slide anytime.
Yeah.
It could be very scary for you just to be ignoring stuffs. And people need to know what is it when you're allowing. Just let them grow. Even if you're trying to block what your siblings are doing or your parents, let them know, okay, set those boundaries.
Yeah.
Have a standard. We're not saying certain things, they're not worth entertaining, like those petty stuffs. Yeah, you could try to block it, but not everything that matters to you. Don't block your dreams. Don't block your purpose. Don't block what you're really passionate about.
Yeah.
Because it really could get to you. And it would not only affect your life, it even affects how you live.
Yeah.
It will affect your daily lifestyle. You just need to sit and talk to yourself and try to navigate what is the way forward. And if you're afraid to say, okay, maybe I'm the eldest person, they might not listen, try to see who are they close to, who would they listen to.
Yeah.
You're not reporting, you're not complicating stuff. You're just trying to find the easy way out by just, and gradually you don't have to, how will I say, you don't even have to just put all the package all at once, those blocked ones. You just have to gradually, slowly unblock every
the baggage
that you're willing to take, because if not, it's gonna haunt you even in the relationship you're getting into.
Yeah. And I just feel it's not healthy. It's not smart, because whatever you're trying to block, like at that time, one day it might not reflect now, but maybe in your future, like on your kids, on your family, on your
5 years, 10
it could
years
be anything. But you just there needs to be an outlet. That's what I'm trying to say. There needs to be an outlet for you to unblock. So one day, without you knowing,
something would trigger you.
Yeah, it's like a pipe with so much pressure,
like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, it's gonna explode one day, and it's gonna hurt. Like when a pipe explodes, it scatters everywhere.
The damages have been done.
Yeah. So think about, yeah, okay, you're blocking this for now, but is it really blocked? No, it's not. And the baggage you're carrying is weighing on you more than you believe, especially on your mental state.
Yeah, your inner peace is affected.
Yeah. So, with everything that you do, keep in mind having an outlet is a necessity for you.
Yeah.
Not just you just don't talk about, you have to address those things that you think you could keep blocking. You can't. It's not something that you can continue doing.
True. And I think with people like that, they try to find emotional rebounds. Since I've blocked these packages, let me find humans to be my victims. Someone's that are not family. Maybe by dating. They try to transfer that, even they're gonna
that's
block,
their outlet.
That's their outlet to other people. Even though they're gonna block certain abuse from that thing that they're used to, it entertains them for a while. It's like, okay, I'm a bit appreciated, I'm a bit noticed, someone will listen to me, not like the other way around. When you're the first child, no one listens to you, no one has time for you, and all that.
You feel you have a lot of responsibilities, and is it necessary for me to go and tell them about how they hurt this other one or how they hurt me?
Yeah,
my emotions come last at this point. That's probably what they're thinking. But it's just not something that you want to fall into. And I was also thinking about how people just tend to choose the people pleasing route, because blocking baggage is you're directly indirectly people pleasing, because creating a boundary, that's like self-awareness and self-love, and you're choosing to put yourself first. It's the same ideology. but in a healthy and unhealthy way.
True.
So when you're building the boundary, you're already setting a pace, a barrier. When you're blocking, you're setting a barrier, but an unhealthy barrier. So keep that in mind and just know that, whatever you allow is what you will continue.
And it's actually very scary because if you're not used to setting boundaries, you're used to you learn the hard way, always being nice to people. You have a lot of people. But by the time you start saying no, sticking to those boundaries, you lose a lot of people.
Yeah, because they're like, who do they think they are?
It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It says something about them. They're there to benefit from you being nice. And they're abusing your kindness. They're abusing you being nice. So you ignoring the fact that, and you're like, okay, let me block how they talk to me. Let me just ignore it. You're doing more damages to yourself. It's another year. It's a year for you to always learn. We always learn. You don't want to learn it the hard way by the time those baggages are draining on you, or they're just causing more emotional damage. Just sit and reflect and just be honest. Some people are not worth it, even blocking an inch of a baggage for them. I mean, this life is too short. I mean, so what if they leave? Life goes on. You go on. Just remember, whatever happens at the end of the day, you're the only one. The people you thought that matter would never matter. The people you thought, like, just like being on social media, when you decide to disappear, the people that check on you, oh yeah, they care, but they actually never notice. They really never notice. So you just have to sit and like,
until they're like,
what am I?
It's been a week they've not posted.
Yeah.
No,
what am I doing with my life? What am I trying? How am I trying to improve myself? And navigate those people that are around you. How are they improving your life? What values are they adding? It's time to just sit and just have a really hard and deep talk with yourself.
Yeah.
Try to find those triggers. What triggers those blockage? Because something has to trigger for you to block.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like what triggers the blockage is an expression of emotion that got mishandled.
Oh wow.
So you probably as a kid, you expressed your emotion to your parents because they're your first point of contact, and they teach you basically everything about what you should and what you shouldn't do. So you expressed an emotion and you're like, oh, don't talk about this, it's not that deep. So that's like building a skill for you to start blocking. Okay, it's not that serious. Okay.
Yeah, so you just keep telling yourself, it's like an inner voice telling you.
I could keep blocking. Or maybe they expressed the same emotion and they ignored. The parents were like, so what? Maybe you expressed your concern of, it could be anything. It could be the bear,
or even to your siblings.
Yeah.
Like how you're pointing this out. You just need to know everyone is different.
Yeah.
What you find amazing can be really not interesting to someone.
Yeah.
You don't need to explain to them, it is interesting. This is what I want. No one deserves your explanation but you. You just need to understand people are different and it's okay for them to be different. Yeah, and you're also different. That's what makes us humans. Because it wouldn't make sense if we all love the same thing. If we're
It'll be boring.
Even if we do love the same thing, there's slight difference and a little twitch to it. You just need to sit down and talk to yourself. What is it you're allowing, and what you're allowing is what would continue.
Yeah.
So reflect, think, and act before it's too late.
Yeah.
Because those baggages are for you to carry alone.
Yeah, you actually carry. People don't know that you have blocked baggage. It's something that it's do within to yourself.
You. Yeah, no one notices.
It's also a form of self-sabotage. You just keep doing it. No one really knows it's weighing you down, and one day you're just gonna explode. Like all these years, I've been blocking.
You've been burying so much things.
Yeah, exactly. You've been burying a lot of nonsense. That's the sad part. So much nonsense.
True.
But yeah. So, I think it's definitely like a learning curve for everyone at this point in their life. We're all here to learn, unlearn,
understand relearn. what we really want.
But it's about how you learn and use it in your life. It's not just about
learning and keeping it.
Don't make it a waste and use it wisely, basically. And just know better, just do better.
True. And this life is too short. It's too short for someone to rob you from your happiness, to rob you from seeing how great you are. You would see people in life tell you you're not gonna make it. You're not good enough. because people would be scared of what you're capable of
Yeah.
because they don't understand and they cannot. The God that creates you knows you deserve better,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get to places. But before you get to those places, know that they would be tests, obstacles on the way, but it's worth it. And
They make you better, they make you greater, and they make you the person that you need to be.
True. So what's your personal note?
My personal note is every baggage could be misleading, but you choose how you want to handle it. And I feel like there's so much there's so much misunderstanding of what baggages you keep. It could be not just blocked. It could be other forms of baggage, toxic baggage, grudge baggage.
Yeah.
It could be a lot, but you just choose
which one
how you want to handle which one first and start healing. It's necessary. You need to let that weight go and not block. Create a boundary, not a blockage. Basically,
that's such a nice personal note.
What's your personal note?
My personal note is don't make block baggage personal, because it comes to you and it haunts you. No matter what you block for so long, it's gonna unblock at a point in your life.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to unblock when you're not prepared. So notice what triggers you. Try to let those baggages go. Travel light. Take things light. And just be honest and trust the process.
That's great. That's a nice personal.
Yeah.
Take care. I love you guys.
And take care. Bye.
Bye. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Comment your thoughts, guys. Don't send us messages.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Send us the messages, but comment also. We really appreciate the nice comments.
Yeah.
Take care. Love you guys. Bye.